how to add files in a project. Files like schematic sheet, PCB, schematic library, or PCB libraries. In order to do that, first let's create a project. Right click here, add new project. In this window, create project, select local project, default, give your project a name. In this case, we give it the name of project 1, and we select a folder where the project files and folders will be located. This folder is also shown here. Right now, nothing is created, but as soon as we create a project, all the project folder and files will be automatically saved in this folder. Let's create a project. Let's click on the create button, and as you can see, a project folder is created in that selected folder along with this project document, and also it is shown under project panel the newly created project. So how do we add documents to this folder? Right click, add new to project, schematics. A schematic file is created. Now right click again, add new to project, select PCB. A PCB sheet or document is created. Right click again, add to project, select a schematic library. A schematic library is created. In order to get back to the project panel, select the project here, and as you can see under libraries, a schematic library is created. Right click, add to project, select PCB library. A PCB library is created now. Click on the project tab here to go back to project panel. As you can see under libraries, a schematic library is created and a PCB library is created. Now in order to save them in the selected folder, right click, click save. All the documents that are not saved, all the documents in the project will be saved here. You will be prompted for each document. Click save, and the PCB is saved here in that folder that we had created earlier. Click save again. This time the PCB library is saved. Save again. This time schematic library is saved. Save again, and the sheet and PCB document is saved. And that's how we add files or documents to a project. Let's do another exercise. Let's create another project. Right click here, add new project, and let's go back to this folder. This is our first project, and now another project folder will be created, which will contain all the new files. Under the create project, make sure local project is selected, PCB is default is selected, and in this case let's make it project 2. The folder is the same, and as soon as we click the create button, another project will be created and it will be shown in this folder and on this panel. Let's create another project. Here you go, another project is created with the name project 2, and the project file is created here. Also on the left panel under project, another project is created. This project is empty. So in order to add documents like schematic, PCB, schematic library, or PCB library, we right click, add new to project, schematics. Again, right click on the project, add new to project, PCB. Select PCB. Again, right click, add new to project, schematic library. Schematic library is created. Go back to project here. As you can see, a library under which schematic library is created. Right click, again, add new to project, select PCB library. A PCB library is created. Let's go back to project panel by selecting this tab. As you can see, schematic library is created and a PCB library is created. As this asterisk and icon shows, the project and its document is not saved. We can go and save each document individually, or we can save the project and all the unsaved documents will be saved, and we will be prompted to save them. Let's let's do let's right click on the project and click on save. Whatever document is not saved, we will be prompted to save them. In this case, PCB2. PCB2 save. PCB library 2. PCB library 2. Click save. Schematic library save. Sheet 2 save. And now the project and all its documents are saved. And as you can see in the project folder, all of them appear here. And that's how you add new documents to the project. As an exercise, let's create another project and save them, add documents to them. We have project 1, project 2, and let's create another project. Right click here, right click, add new project. Local project, default, let's make this project 3. Same folder, create. As you can see, another folder appeared in the PCB example folder, but this project tree does not have any document. In order to add new document, right click, add new project, schematics. Again, right click on the project, add new to project, PCB. Again, right click on the project, add new to project, schematic library. Go to project panel, right click again, add to project, PCB library, select PCB library. Let's go back to project panel. As you can see, project 3 under library, all PCB library and schematic library are created. All these projects are different and they all contain their own documents. So in order to save this, we can right click and save them, or we can individually save the documents. Let's right click, save, and we will be prompted. Select save again. It is saved. PCB, right click, save, save again. schematic PCB library, right-click, save, save. Schematic library, right-click, save. All the the documents are saved. Let's save the project. Right-click, save, and the project is saved. That's another way of saving first the document and then the project. So this is how we add new files or documents to a project in Altium Designer 2019. Thank you.